Turning back to that forecast, Kelly, is today the day when things heat up?
Today's the day. Yes, we've got one of 2 days. So after this afternoon, just one more day in the 90s before we're back to a cooler setup here moving into our weekend. Beautiful afternoon right now. Temperatures are still below 80 degrees. So a nice time to get outside, maybe dine on the patio. You'll still want to find some shade here. We are expecting to heat up into the 80s as we move into the next hour or so. And this afternoon, likely in the 90s here, maybe around 3 o'clock. Now, temperatures in the upper 70s right now. Sunset tonight at 8:02. It is a calm afternoon here. Temperatures around the upper 70s to about 80 already here in the valley. Still in the 60s out towards the coast, and we are seeing the 80s out on the east sides of the state here, the Dalles out to Pendleton. Lots of sunshine out there and that summertime heat. Quick view out to the coast. We saw clouds this morning. Those have pushed out. It's a beautiful afternoon setting up around Lincoln City, mid 60s right now. Some folks enjoying some time on the sand there. The coast again will be a beautiful place to be today and also tomorrow too, with sun breaks through the afternoon. Now take a look here at our satellites and radar. I do want to point out this system here that's been churning away up to the north. It is driving some moisture back through areas of northeastern Oregon. So today we do have that threat for some storms, and notice here a closer view just east of Pendleton, mostly in the areas of Idaho and Montana. We have some active weather out there. So thunderstorms marching towards the northeast. This morning they were just east of Pendleton out towards the Blues and the Wallowas. We may see that threat through the afternoon once again, also through Thursday morning. A few more storm chances out there. They will be weaker storms, but they could hold some lightning, so there is some elevated fire danger in some of these brushier and forested areas out in northeastern Oregon. So here's our thunderstorm potential. Again, most of these storms will continue to move towards the east in areas of Idaho and Montana, but that small threat for some storms today. Here for the coast, expect to see the mid 70s. Again, a sunny afternoon on the way. We'll start tomorrow morning out back in the upper 50s, likely a cloudy start. Then we'll get some sun breaks by the afternoon once again. That pattern just repeats for the next day. In the valley, we're back in the low 90s today. Warming quickly too, and you'll feel just how hot it is out there if you're in that direct sun today, with the low 90s in store for us here in Portland and down the valley. Mid to low 90s out towards the east sides as well. Also a hot day out there. And in Hood River, mid 90s, the Dalles maybe high in the triple digits today. A lot of heat right towards that central part of the gorge. Now here's our weather pattern. Still expecting to see this heat up. This forecast has been pretty locked in for a while. We've got this ridge of high pressure setting up that lingers through Thursday. Then it starts to break back down. Notice that big ridge right there. That's right over the Pacific Northwest and across the Pacific. So as we head towards Friday, that starts to flatten out, and we get this mini trough here of low pressure that rolls down in. That's going to actually make us feel a little bit like fall time this weekend. More clouds in place, maybe even some sprinkles or very light rain showers in Portland. That's all possible. And our high temperatures dipping back towards the mid 70s to upper 70s. So big time change here from our relentless summertime weather on the way here this weekend. Now, quick look, we're tracking the 90s. We've seen 21 days so far this summer in Portland at 90 degrees or warmer. And that again is tied in 5th place with 2006 and 2014, also seeing 21 days. The record at 2018, 31 days. We'll likely tack on a few more there to our tally. Also notice, interestingly, how all of these records have been set within the last 20 years. So there is definitely a warming trend in place here around the Pacific Northwest for our summertime heat. Now going into our futurecast, we keep it dry through tomorrow. Sunshine on the way tomorrow with that heat again. By Friday, we start to bring back that westerly flow, so likely more clouds around Portland. This model trying to also push in maybe a few very light scattered showers. I think we'll stay dry. It's Saturday morning that we may bring in some rain showers here. Notice those clouds starting to pick up and possibly some very light scattered showers around the valley on Saturday. We'll watch that closely. I think we'll stay mainly dry, but can't rule out maybe a quick sprinkle there on Saturday. So here's our 7-day forecast. The 90s today and tomorrow, then a much cooler weekend in the 70s on the way.
That sounds nice. That cloud keeps getting bigger on Saturday, I've noticed. Yeah, like every day it's changing a little.
I mean, it's going to be a big pattern flip. I think we're going to like it here. Much cooler conditions on the way.
I will like that. All right, we'll be right back with more news and a final check on that forecast.